I think hard work is one thing.
Hard work, yeah. Oh, look, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yes, you got to work hard, but you got to work smart and keep it playful. Yeah. Keep it in a playful space.
Yeah. So you enjoy the process as you
go. Because that's where all the magic happens, is where it's fun, not when it's pressed. Because when you're pressed, you're in scarcity. And when you're in scarcity, you're going to be magnetized towards more of it. Okay. So you get more of what you're giving and putting out. So if you're in a place of just, well, yeah, you've seen it. You're in a business at Hex. Look at Hex. When things don't go all right, you're like, oh my God, you're stressing more. Well, more shit happens.
More stuff happens. Yeah.
But when you're like, okay, who do we need to call?
We call Frank.
We need to do. Who do we need to get?
Frankie does it.
And some people might be looking at this and going, oh, what world do you live in, bro? I go, well, listen, my world is pretty freaking cool. And I've done a whole bunch of shit that a lot of people haven't done. Yeah. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody else. That's not what I'm saying here at all. But I've realized that when I got the things that I attracted the fastest and manifest in my life came when I was in the space that I'm talking about.
Okay, makes sense.
Because what I was able to achieve in a short amount of time, and especially in the last 6 months, I wasn't able to achieve in 16 years.
Wow, really?
Yes, because I looked at it all differently. And when I changed my mindset and started working on myself, getting myself out of this rut and starting to delegate more and give people priority to do those things that I wasn't a genius at and let them in their genius, then I could focus on my 60 to 80% of me being in mine. And when I did that, that's when it all changed for me.
And I think it also then starts to reflect on your training as well, because if you're going into all these areas outside of the sport or the discipline itself, you know, you do become more well-rounded, you do become better focused and things like that. So it helps you to become a better martial artist at the end of the day.
Oh, 100%. And so just getting back to answer the question, when did I get into jiu-jitsu? So I was studying all through this. So when I was doing Ironman triathlon, I gave myself a 2-year plan for racing in Ironman triathlon. That's, you know, you swim 3.8K, you ride.
I can't picture you as an Ironman.
Should I remove my beanie? No, this is triathlon. This is not surf life-saving.
Okay, all right.
Do you know the difference?
Yeah, I do. I still don't picture you doing it. I picture you at a dojo.
So you swim, I know. So you swim like 3.8 kilometres.
Yep.
You ride from here to Portsea and back.
Yep.
And then you run from here to Frankston.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So anyway, so I did that. And then after that, I was like, all right, what's next? So I went back to jiu-jitsu because at that stage in 2003, that's when 2003 rolled around. Yep. I finished my last Ironman race. I was still racing in half Ironman just to stay in shape because I love that feeling of being supremely in shape, supreme fitness. So and having that stamina endurance was just so intoxicating to me. Yeah, there's another reason why I love fighters and athletes because they're just remarkable what they can do. Yeah. Anyway, so I went. So I need to tick off that box because what started in '94 is not complete. Sorry, '93, '94. So 2003 rolled around and so I started jiu-jitsu and I started learning from a John Will Academy, an affiliate. Yep. And I started my quest. I became a blue belt in 18 months, which was pretty quick as a jiu-jitsu person.
That is very quick, yeah.
In the gi. But then in 2006, I had an opportunity to go to LA for the first time, get out of the shores of Australian shores into martial arts and start really going to see what the world was all about in the martial arts in another area, in the trend-setting capital of all industry, which was LA. Okay. So I went there and met Eddie. Yeah. And when I met Eddie, my teacher, he's one of my best friends. Yeah. My mentor, Eddie Bravo, and he's a legend now. Obviously, it's all unfolded pretty well for 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu in the world.
Very much so.
And I'm super proud and privileged to be in the position I am here in Australia, now taking care of business here for 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. And
there's like well over 100 now.
Oh, there's over 100 schools worldwide now, well over 100 schools now worldwide. So you know, I brought it back here in 2006 and I was there with my brother-in-law, who's my top student, you know, he still is, one of our brown belts, Joshua Pekastang. He runs the South Melbourne school. Right, yep. And we met there together. He was on a world trip at 21 years old and I went down there and he went off into the world. I came back and continued to push 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu and I just kept going back. I've been 14 times in the last 12 years.
Wow. Because you go once a year, don't you?
Yeah, every year I go. And I went twice in 2009 and 2010. Okay. Yeah, I got my blue belt in 2000. I got my blue belt in 2008 under Eddie, no gi. Right. Because there was no such thing as a no gi academy. Yeah. Only Eddie's. No one else. No one else. I'm not talking about MMA school. Yeah. Because they don't just do jiu-jitsu, they do MMA. Yeah. I'm talking about, and they do a little bit of jiu-jitsu in their MMA program. Yeah. And if they have a jiu-jitsu program, they have a jiu-jitsu guy come in and they teach Brazilian jiu-jitsu in the gi. Yep. But that's not what happened. Yeah. I said, no, I'm running a no-gi, pure no-gi school. And let me tell you, woo, the hands went up in the air. Anyway, But it was all necessary, and it was all exactly how it should have gone down, and here we are. And, you know, in 2009, I got my purple belt, which was really, really quick, because within a year, going from blue to purple, this really doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And I didn't have I was doing it all on my own here, away from Eddie. But we were just, mate, every day, 6-7 days a week, no rest, no rust, no days off, 0 days off, just kept on the grind and kept pushing hard and training and practicing.
Yeah.
And
which is part of the sport as well. It's discipline.
Oh my God. Yeah. But you know what? We always had a ball, and that was the key, because it was all in the right frame of mind. Although it was hard work. I mean, if you tried Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu before, man, that ain't easy.
Yeah, no.
But man, and Josh was huge support, and I had the support of my students, and they said, hey, Frank, whatever you're doing, we're doing. Yeah. I was like, shit, that's pretty cool. You know, they could have gone, oh no, I want to do karate, and that was it. And you closed the school, and I could have been, you know, filling shelves, like, you know, I guess, I mean, I didn't go to college, and I didn't go to university and stuff like that. I mean, you know, I could pretty much do anything, honestly, but I was like, man, I can't imagine doing anything else. Yeah. You know, so, you know, in 2012, I got my brown belt, and in 2015, July 18, which is coming up, my 3-year anniversary as a black belt.
Fantastic.
It's just super crazy to me. I just think about it. I think about it every day. All I want to do, my aim is just to be the best black belt I can be, you know, and be a representative of what black belt really means. And there are so many incredible examples in Australia already. And I'm not trying to outdo anybody. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm just trying to be the best version of myself I can. So
what you were saying, being the best black belt, what does that mean to you?
Just to represent what the black belt means, you know, and being, you know, honorable, you know, representing the system, you know, training every day, teaching every day, contributing to the community, you know, making it a better place, providing an environment for people to be all they can be, you know, as a you know, from the classroom to the concrete, as John Will taught me once, is very, very important to me. You know, I have mutual respect for my fellow human being, and of course to be able to train with other black belts.
Yes, exactly.
Is the only reason why I ever wanted to open a school was to train with people like me, you know, to find those people that love those qualities and love those aims and just love martial arts, and that's what I'm doing. And the more I just keep staying in this frame of mind, the more amazing things happen, and I just can't believe it, you know, like with Hex and being color commentator for Hex and doing, you know, 12 shows for Hex and, you know, getting on Fox Sports, something like that.
It's crazy.
You know, like
it's
what the hell's going on? Like, it's bananas to me.